Girl Victoria, back to you with another review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 11, Episode 25, called Ready or Not. Ain't nobody ready. So we starting off with Sierra and Zell. They meet up at a nail shop to talk. And I guess because of the whole situation that Zell's going through with the whole fight that he had with Bambi and Erica, Saucy Santana was there too. I guess he can't leave town to go with Saucy Santana to the VMAs because he's being nominated for an award. And, but, he gonna make up for it by having a birthday party for Saucy Santana because his birthday's coming up. He's a Libra, October 8th. So I think he invites Sierra in this scene. Of course, she's gonna be there. And, they're going to have a good time. We didn't get little snippets of other people. Spice visits Shekinah at her new funeral home. That's interesting. But, hey, if we trying to make money, we making money. I mean, by all means, do you, boo. We then have Rashida. She's hosting, I guess, at her brunch spot that her and Kurt got. Okay, cool. We then get to Jock and Kendra, okay? He trying to make some milkshake with some spoiled milk. He smells and he's like, oh, it's spoiled before he throws out the shake. I'm just looking at Jock like, did you not smell the milk before you made the shake? I'm confused. But I guess they kind of talk about the whole bowling alley incident. And, Kendra's still standing 10 toes down. She's not trying to meet a homegirl. I'm just kind of like, how long of a span from the bowling alley incident are we to this scene? Because the bowling alley incident was like weeks ago. Like, it was weeks ago. So, like, how long of a span? Was it like last week for you guys? But, like, 2-3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks for us. Who cares? But, since we still talking about it, here we are. But, they moved past that. And then I guess we're talking about Saucy Santana's birthday party. Kendra got invited by Sierra. Oh, Kendra and Jock got invited by Sierra. And she's like, are we going to go? He asked if she wants to go. She says yes. But he said he don't know if he want to go because I guess, he was on Vlad TV. And when people on Vlad TV, they be saying stupid stuff. I mean, not necessarily stupid stuff, but they be saying some things, and I guess Jock said some things. He said he will never perform in an all-male crowd because it makes him feel uncomfortable. So he already knows that's going to be brought up at the party, and he's not really trying to deal with all that. But, Kendra's like, we're just going to go have a good time. Kendra, it's going to be brought up, but, we got to do it for the TV show. So, like, look, you signed a contractual agreement, Jock, so you got to go. So he going to go. And then we move on to Sierra, Yandy, Spice, Rennie, and Rashida. I guess they're having a little tea party brunch. Talking about dating. I guess Sierra's dating. Rennie is in a relationship. She's not dating. She's in a relationship. She got a boyfriend. So congratulations to you. And after that, they talk about, the whole incident with Erica and Rennie, how they were supposed to meet up, but they end up not meeting up. And then we, of course, get to Spice and her health issues. So I guess she is having a 1-year celebration of life because it's been 1 year since she almost died. And, she does have another hernia. And I guess she went to the doctors last week and they had to do a lot of blood work because it seems like she's having some organ failure. So I don't necessarily know how old Spice is, but the fact that you're having organ failure, I feel like you're too young to be having organ failure like that, like natural organ failure. So I hope she's okay. I believe she's still alive to this day. Thank God. Hopefully they get that situated, Spice. But it seems like you're just going through a lot. And, I mean, I know we gotta do this for the TV show. I know they make money on the show. But sometimes, like, I just feel like certain things, especially certain aspects when it comes to your health, like, I ain't gonna be on TV to, like, talk to you all about it. Which, I mean, I appreciate the prayers and stuff, but, like, I feel like I'm a very private person, so y'all not really gonna know much going on with me. Like, when I had a surgery back in 2019, a lot of people, because, of course, my parents knew, so then they brought it up in their church. So then, of course, word spread, and people was messaging me like, oh my gosh, I didn't know he was going through surgery. Well, why would I tell y'all that? Well, yeah, it was no major surgery, guys. I just had my gallbladder removed, okay? It wasn't nothing. But I'm just kind of like, well, if I'm not close to you, why would I tell you what I got going on? Like, I'm not going to forthcome with any information in regards to me and my health if we're not that close, because I don't need no pity party. I really don't. But Spice lets them know and lets us know. So, we're praying for you, Spice. We're hoping the best for you. But since she about to have this party, though, they asked her if she going to invite Carly. So she goes silent. They kind of try to say, you guys are sisters. There's love that's always there. And he says, even if it's for closure, that's something you got to do for yourself. So Spice says she's going to write her a letter. So they all agree and support her in her decision. We then move on to Chaotic and Jessica. They sit down and talk at the bar because they're waiting to meet up with Saucy Santana. And, Chaotic does his usual trying to flirt with Jessica. Jessica's not having it. She's like, where Erica at? Whatchamacallit, Chaotic lets us know in the confessional that him and Erica, they haven't really been on good terms and whatnot. But, he figured, since Jessica was coming from like the biggest polyester relationship of them all, she should have no problem trying to be in a polyester relationship with him and Erica. He didn't say this word for word, I'm just paraphrasing. But I'm just asking you, Chaotic, like, you keep talking about this polyester relationship. Polygamy, okay? He likes to say polyester to be dramatic and make jokes, make us laugh. Did I laugh? No. Maybe I laughed when he first brought it up, but not at this point. At this point, it's just like, okay, you've been saying this too much. It ain't gonna really do nothing for me. But I'm just kind of like, you keep bringing up this polyester type stuff, but it's just like, I'm sure Erica is not really feeling the polyester stuff. So therefore, thus and such, like, let's stop bringing this up, okay? Jessica don't want you. A lot of the girls you be trying to holler at and flirt with don't want you. Like, I mean, it's gonna click with somebody, but like, you with Erica, and I'm sure Erica ain't trying to have no polyester relationship. So unless you're just trying to do your own thing, you with Erica, leave it alone, okay? Leave it alone. But anywho, Saucy shows up with his friend Cliff, and Jessica does apologize if he felt that she came at him wrong the last time they met, but she just thought he was cool and he would be cool for the song and whatnot. Saucy does appreciate her apology and says that he likes to vibe with the people he works with, so he wants to take some time to get to know her, vibe with her, so then that way when they do create music, it will be better than ever because they have that connection. So Jessica appreciates his feedback and is willing to get to know him, vibe with him, so hopefully they can make music in the future. They then talk about his birthday party coming up. And, he doesn't seem the most excited because, of course, he's not really feeling Zell's friends. And, of course, if Zell's throwing the party for him, Zell's going to invite his friends. So, I mean, I didn't feel like it was a real birthday party. I'm like, it was a real birthday party. Okay, I'm not. But it's just like, obviously, this was a party for the TV show. Because if we talking about, like, a real birthday party for Saucy Singleton, like, he has, I know, probably a lot of close friends that wasn't there and stuff. So, it's just like, we just doing this for the TV show, not necessarily to celebrate Zell. I mean, not Zell, but to celebrate Saucy with his close family and friends. Okay, this is just something we just did for the TV show to just have an event. Because, all this stuff happened at events, and it ain't no show or no Love and Hip Hop show if there's not some random event coming up. So that's really the main reason they did this. Anyway, so lastly, they talk about Jock's comment on Vlad TV interview. And, Chaotic pretty much just saying, look, if someone offered Jock $40 million to perform in front of an all-male crowd, Jock gonna do it. And I agree, because I'm just kind of like, I get he said he gonna feel uncomfortable, but, sir, if the money is right, I really feel like you would perform. You would perform. So I know Saucy had something to say. Cliff didn't really seem like he had much to say, neither did Jessica. But obviously this is going to be brought up at the party, so ain't nothing really to talk about here. Speaking of party, we get to Saucy's birthday party. We have Sierra and Renny and Carly sit down to talk. Immediately as Carly sits down, because Sierra and Renny was sitting together, Carly shows up. She sits down with them, and they're just like, so when you and Spice gonna make up? Because we know you still love her, she going through a lot right now health-wise. Sierra's like, she got some organ failure. Carly looked like she want to cry. And, they said, is she going to sit down with her? So Carly says she's willing to sit down with her, but she's not going to talk. Girl, you're going to talk. So then we have Saucy. He shows up, and they all party, have a good time. Jock and Kendra eventually shows up. And Zell immediately gets into the Vladis TV interview, asking him what he meant, if that's how he really feels about, not wanting to perform in front of a whole all-male crowd. It doesn't go left, it seems like they have actual, legitimate, proactive conversation. So ain't no drinks being thrown, ain't no fists being thrown, all that stuff. And, even though it doesn't seem like they necessarily came to an agreement, but I guess they agreed to disagree type of thing. So, ain't no beef, ain't no nothing. I guess they even kind of joke at the end. So I'm like, okay, all is well. I'm not going to go into details what was said, because at this point I was just like, let's keep it moving. Ain't nothing really much to take from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, but, we're going to watch anyway, right? So we then get to Rainy, Cliff, Saucy, Zell, and Sierra, they're sitting down to talk. Sierra says she could feel a vibe, like not a good vibe between Saucy and Zell, but I guess Saucy lets us know that, kind of a little upset with Zell a little bit because Zell wasn't answering his phone one night because he was out, partying with his little friends. And, Zell tries to, justify his actions. But I'm just like, okay, this is regular couple type of stuff. So ain't nothing really much, like, let them trying to figure it out amongst themselves, Sierra. Like, let's not get into the middle of it, especially at a party, like, especially at Saucy Santana's birthday party. Like, cut it out, let it go. So after that, we get Yandy Mendices. They meeting up with the Brat and Judy. I pause and I'm just like, why y'all on the show? Why y'all came on here? Like, they could afford to pay y'all. Like, I really feel in my heart that, the Brat is worth something. She's not going to go on any show for no reason. Maybe she came on this show just to support. So it didn't take much to convince her to come on here. But I'm just kind of like, I just feel like certain people are of certain calibers. Y'all don't need to be on this show. But, she on here to talk with Yandy about this whole, egg extraction to put into her cousin / her sister situation. So she's siding with Mendices. The Brat's siding with Mendices. Even her wife Judy is just like, the physical toll takes on you just to even get your body prepared to release those eggs so they could take those eggs. It's a lot, to the point where Judy had to go to the hospital and stuff, and she didn't know if she was gonna make it, so that scares Yandy a little bit. Mendices kind of like, I'm not gonna say happy, but he's just like, at least someone's on my side and can understand where I'm coming from in regards to, that's your baby, so that's my baby type of thing. And I'm just like, it's interesting y'all say that, even though y'all went through what y'all went through, but at the same time, I mean, everybody's gonna have an opinion, okay? It may be on Yandy's side, it may be on Mendices' side. What is my side? I get both sides, but at the same time, it's like, if this is gonna help a family member, this is not no Joe Schmo type of thing, then it's like, if y'all could do it, I don't see why, what's wrong with trying to help family member out, especially with your egg. It's gonna stay in the family. I'm with Yandy on this. I mean, I understand where Mendices is coming from, why he may feel some type of way, but at the end of the day, if that's what Yandy wants to do, so be it. I understand he's a husband and whatnot, but like, I don't know what to tell you, bruh. Like, I mean, I would, conversate with my husband in regards to that. I don't know. It just depends. But that's something, everybody gonna have an opinion on it. So y'all gotta I don't know. Y'all gotta compromise or something. I'm not gonna get into y'all relationship to tell y'all what to do. I'm just saying, if she does it, like, I wouldn't, if I was the man in the relationship and my wife would, like, I wouldn't be too upset. It's gonna be in the family. I'm still gonna see the kid. Anyway, so then we go to, but it didn't go as planned for Yandy, since she technically invited the Brat to try to kind of convince Mendices. But maybe if you wanted her to convince Mendices like this was okay, maybe you should have kind of forewarned her what y'all was finna talk about, so she could be on your side. I mean, she probably still gonna go her own way, do whatever she want, Yandy. But if you wanted to go your way, you gotta let them know prior to the meetup, so that way it could kind of gear in your favor. Y'all don't see that. Y'all don't be knowing how to finesse the game, okay? Y'all don't. We're not okay. I don't know how to finesse the game either. Well, I don't know what y'all talking about. We're gonna move on then to Spice and Carly. They meet up, okay, and they talk. Okay, Carly standing the whole talkation conversation. Carly standing up. Spice hands Carly the letter she wrote. It's a 6-page letter. I'm like, oh, okay, you outdid Aaliyah, because Aaliyah did a 4-page letter. You did a 6-page letter. Okay, cool. Carly reads it on the spot. Carly gets a little choked up when she's finished, and when they're trying to talk and discuss the issues that they had, clearly is more than we knew about from the family reunion. Names were brought up that I never heard of in my life, that is Spice's friends and whatnot, and text messages, videos and stuff that's being transferred over and whatnot, accidentally sent to Spice and what. I'm just like, okay, look, this got nothing to do with this. At this point, we're talking about something we're not even privy to. So this seemed like this is actually like a legit conversation that probably should be had off camera, but because we're doing this for the TV show, it has to be on camera. But it's like, I don't even know what's going on. So it's like, it's not having a purpose for me, because I'm just like, I'm not following anything that y'all talking about. But, you know, of course, in true Love and Hip Hop fashion, it kind of gets a little bit dramatic because, you know, Carly trying to explain herself and Spice is not a lot, you know, trying to let Carly talk. So Spice says she gonna get up and leave. It goes to commercial for dramatic effect, comes back from commercial for dramatic effect. And Spice didn't leave. They end up going back and forth, both yelling, both crying. Carly apologizes, Spice walks away, and that's where the episode ends. And I'm just like, so we didn't resolve nothing. Like, we did all of this for no resolvement in this whatsoever. But knowing good well and hell by the end of this season, y'all probably gonna make up to the point where you guys at least hug it out or something. That's where this is going. That's what we're finna do. I mean, if that's what they want to do, fine, whatever. But I'm just kind of like, y'all could have kept this. Yeah, y'all really could have kept this. Like, there ain't no resolvement coming. You know, I mean, I guess that's what they do to try to prolong it. But for me, I'm like, let's just cut to the chase. Let's just cut to the one where they make up. That's what we all waiting for. That's what we know they probably gonna do. And if they don't, I sit corrected. But that was it. You know, this was quick. This was straight to the point. Because the episode was straight to the point. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you laughed at least once, please subscribe. If you didn't laugh, come back next week. Ooh. Actually, come back in 2 weeks. I ain't gonna be here next week. I'm gonna be out of commission. Come back in 2 weeks. All right. Hopefully I can make you laugh then so you can subscribe then. Okay? Be easy breezy lemon squeezy. Comment down below what you thought about this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.